Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Erinbies. I am a wife, I am a mom, I am a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. This helped me to start my journey to heal myself. It led me to human design, which helped me to figure out who I am, how I'm supposed to operate, and pointed me towards my purpose. So if you are brand new to my channel, you are going to get all of those things, lots of stories. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss anything. So we're going to do something a little bit different. But first, if you are here because you love anti-MLM content, I'm going to link them above. Link, there it is. Link them above. I don't know if it's going to be here or there or everywhere, but you can click on that and binge on all of my anti-MLM stuff. There is human design content coming. But before we dive into this, please know that anything that I say, do, express is all based off of my personal opinion. Just because it is true for me doesn't mean that it's a fact for anybody else. All submissions for this MLM horror story video will remain anonymous. And if you have a submission, you can check out the video description and you could send me your MLM horror story because I know they have some. I know you have some. They have some. You have some. Yes, you have some. There it is. So without further ado, grab something to drink, grab a snack, and let's get this thing crack-a-lacking. All right. Horror story number 1. Cheers, friends. Okay, it was my understanding that this was my business to run in my spare time and only part-time. I was told, I feel like this is going to be like, I was told I would be loved where I'm at because family is very important to me. I was reminded a million times when I said I wasn't going to be on the recorded weekly Zoom. I think what she means is the Zoom, but it was recorded so like she could catch the replay, and that the training is free and from one of the most successful entrepreneurs out there. Bullshit. Okay. All right. This entrepreneur screamed, yelled, and made me feel like a failure. Oh, why do they do that? Why do they I don't know anybody that is motivated by people screaming in their face. I mean, didn't motivate me when I was in boot camp. Definitely did not. I was very quiet. That's just me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you are somebody that is motivated by somebody screaming at you, because I don't think that that is a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. She told people in the training that she works harder than anybody, but conveniently forgot to mention she has virtual assistants and personal assistants. So she was claiming she works harder than anybody, but then has people that like help her with all of the things. I don't think you can claim that as your work. I don't know. I don't think that's a thing either. This loving person called others cockroaches who didn't follow her way. That was it for me. Besides the fact that you had to buy a 10-pack of tickets to the next team event, a bird just hit the window. I don't want to look. We're gonna keep it rolling. Besides having to buy a 10-pack of tickets to the next team event that was $800 in order to volunteer to help. Okay, hold please. You had to buy a 10-pack. What kind of event was this is what I want. Oh, team event. You said that. So you just spent $800 in order to volunteer to help. What? What do y'all think about that? That's crazy. Let me know in the comments. That's when I knew I was done feeling guilty like a failure, not a strong enough leader, and feeling like a number. I think that is for sure a theme when it comes to MLMs, is they like to claim that they care about people. They like to claim that, oh, you matter, and the relationships and the community. But then there's stuff like this that happens far too often, where people feel like a number. And I think it is so sad. And that is one of the driving factors of me wanting to do MLM Horror Stories, is because I know that there's a lot of people that are not comfortable yet telling their story. And so by being able to do this anonymously, it's you starting your healing journey. It's you sharing your truth in a way that you're like, okay, it's one step towards you healing. And I think that is amazing. So keep telling your story. And if you want to do it anonymously, send them to me. I will read it. You will always stay anonymous. And then you can continue to heal. Okay. Back to the message. Where was I? My mental status and my confidence were dropping daily from being around this leader. I think that needs to be the standard. When we talk about leaders in multi-level marketing, I think it needs to be leader. Yeah. Do you agree? Let me know. I stopped attending the training, also training is in quotes, and started to pull away. As of November of this year, I will be canceling my membership and moving on with my life. Can we get a round of applause? Can we get a round of applause for this beautiful human who will remain anonymous, leaving their MLM this year, very soon? And thank you for sharing your story. Oh, that is powerful. What do you guys think about that first one? Because that is like cockroaches. Yeah. Okay. We're going to move on. Story number 2. I received 2 packages in 1 week from my direct upline, sponsor, leader, promoter, whatever we are calling them. This sounds very aggressive right off the bat. I'm okay with that. Tell your story. Okay. So I received 2 packages in 1 week from my direct upline with shirts that are a size small and extra small. I am a 6 foot tall plus size woman. One of the shirts says, "Do more." Hey, here's a shirt for you. By the way, do more. I can't. Do more. First of all, I shouldn't be laughing. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's absolutely horrible, and just kind of goes to show that these leaders don't seem to think about what they are doing when they are sending stuff like this out. Or maybe it's like a passive aggressive thing. Maybe it's just them being jerks. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But to send a shirt, like, clearly they don't know who you are. Clearly those promises that you were made, especially since you were direct to this person when you signed up, yeah, that didn't happen. She hasn't. Oh Lord. Okay, so one of the shirts says "Do more," because that's motivating. Let's put that on a bumper sticker. And the other one says "Christmas in July." It is September, and that's all in caps. It is September. Neither one of these shirts will ever fit me, even if I lose all the weight and buy all of the products. See, maybe that's what they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to guilt you into like, hey, you could get into a small or an extra small, but maybe you should, buy more product first. Man, the shadiness. I can't even. Okay. Both notes in the separate packages are the exact same. It was a printed off piece of paper in a child's font, like a kid wrote it. Like, hey, let me pay off my kid and have them write 100 of these same things, or print off 100 of these things and cut them out for, swag that I'm going to send to my people, so that they know that I appreciate them, in the wrong sizes, in shirts that say "Do more." Bro, I can't. And both notes said that I am loved and appreciated. Appreciated for what? Buying more product? Oh I don't feel very, yeah, exactly. I don't feel very loved. I don't feel very appreciated. Actually, I'm wildly confused. I feel unloved and slightly disgusted with good reason. Do you guys think that she has every right to feel the way that she does? I've always said thank you for gifts before, but these don't feel like gifts. They feel like they were dumped in the mail without any thought, because they were. That's exactly what it was. Oh, let me see what I have laying around. I have 25 of these shirts that I was given for me winning a contest. So now I'm going to repurpose those and I'm going to send it out to my front line. And it doesn't matter what sizes. It doesn't matter. They're just going to be really excited that I got stuff in the mail. But what these leaders don't seem to think is how those types of things that can't be used by the person that received it, how it makes them feel. And this is exactly what, like, here you go. Here's an example of it. So do more. I feel like I need to turn that into like some merch or something. I don't know. Let me know what ideas you guys have, because I'm telling you right now, I'm so sorry this happened to you. That is horrible. That is horrible. You don't need to do more. You're enough just as you are. And the fact that you felt like, you weren't doing enough, I think is absolutely disgusting. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Okay. Story number 3. I was asked to train our team's training, and I was so very excited. I put together a package that was not one of the really expensive distributor packs, but I felt it would help people to start their business. Businesses in quotes. You're not a business owner in MLM. You are a 1099 contracted employee. Just saying. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. You guys already know that. I got on the Zoom and my leader started to introduce me. And as she did, she said, I just learned this wasn't her idea. What? I just learned this wasn't her idea. She said this on the training, but we're going to have her train on. But we're going to have her train on it anyways. I was mortified. I bet, with good reason. I would feel a host of things. One, I would probably want to cut somebody, although I don't condone violence here. That's how I would feel. I would be angry. I would be upset. I would feel disrespected. Yeah, mortified. Yes. I was mortified and tried to hold it together. God, can we think about that for a second? Imagine that. Imagine you're excited to train and then you're basically insulted in front of the people that you're going to be training on how to recruit more. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I was mortified and tried to hold it together, but I was insulted. I was angry and I was mad at myself that I didn't just leave the train. So you stayed on the training. You did the training. Oh my God. I was mad at myself that I didn't just leave the training and let this leader figure it out. Never again will I allow somebody to disrespect me in that way ever again. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I can't even. Who does that? Now I want to know what companies these are. Now I want to know what leaders these are. And by the way, let me know what companies you think some of these are. I know that there wasn't any specific stuff really, but just drop in the comments which companies you think these stories belong to. By the way, I have a theory and I would love to know what you guys think. I have this theory and I'm not going to diagnose anybody. I can't. I'm not a doctor. It's just a theory that I have. And remember, everything expressed on this channel is of my personal experience, based on my personal experiences. So I feel like in the top 1% of MLMs, that it is a safe haven, if you will, for people with narcissistic-like tendencies. I said what I said. And I meant it. And I'm just curious what you guys think, because I think that there are people, and I'm not saying that they are narcissists. I'm saying that I think that there is kind of a breeding ground for narcissistic tendencies, behaviors, habits, those types of things. And I think that the people that don't naturally kind of have these habits, I feel like they're learned, because everything in multi-level marketing, you're taught to replicate. Do this post, say this thing. You have people that are like, I don't know what to say to this lead. And they go to their upline's telling them what to say. And that upline's probably telling 15 other people to say the very same things. And I think that there's a lot of learned behaviors when it comes to like narcissistic type tendencies. So like the love bombing, the smear campaigns, and all of those things that we definitely do see in network marketing. Think about it. When somebody leaves the company, what happens? Well, they are shamed and they're treated like they are a quitter or they're a loser, and then smear campaigns happen and people block them and unfriend them. And secretly the upline is over there waiting, like they're going to go to another company, because a lot of times people do. And then they're going to love bomb the downline that is left behind or whatnot. Then it's this cycle. And I'm just curious what you guys think. You can let me know in the comments. But I do think that there are a lot of narcissistic tendencies, especially in the top 1%, and the people that are trying to get there that are, I don't want to say close, because it's probably not that close, but could this be a reason why some of the behaviors are replicated, why people start to talk like other people, why people start to act like other people? Because they're like, okay, well, I have to act this way or do this in order to be successful. But it's really, if you'll just do you and tap into your power and run things the way that you want outside of an MLM, you will be very successful. The formula is broken. We all know that. The MLM formula is broken. 99% of the people have to fail, actually more than that, in order for that 1% to win. It's a part of it. So when you're buying these distributor kits and you're, okay, I'm in, I'm going to attend all the training, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you start putting pieces together that, hey, I'm not really making any progress, but I'm working 12 to 14 hours a day. I'm not really making any money. I'm actually spending more money because new products and this and that. That 99% has to fail in order for the 1% to win. So if you need help getting out of your MLM, if you want to share your story, feel free to message me. You can check out the description of this video, and it has where to submit your horror stories. And please make sure you put MLM horror story in the title so that I know that that's what this is for. Otherwise, I won't see it. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that, I guess I should have talked about this at the beginning, but the reason that I'm doing a series like this is because I want people to know that they are not alone. These stories that were shared, there's probably handfuls of people that have experienced something that is absolutely the same in some way, shape, or form. But what happens is when you're in an MLM, you think that you're the only one that is having this experience, that is feeling this way. I remember when I started to get on some of the trainings that were talked about in these stories, I would get off of the training and I would be sick to my stomach because I knew something was not right and I wasn't listening to myself. So it was physically making me ill. It was physically making me sick. So please listen to your body. Please listen to your heart. Please listen to that intuition. And if there's anything that I can do to help you with finding your way, whether it's working with human design, whether it's sharing your story, I always smile when I say human design because I felt like I was lost before and now I'm not. And I just love that. Anyways, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. There's a link to all of my socials. There is a link to my email address. Feel free to hit me up on any of those things. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up. Please leave me some comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done it. Make sure that you hit the bell and make sure that you check out the rest of my content that I will link here. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for being here. My name is Erinbies. Okay, bye.